For 2 years, I decided not to work. I decided not to talk to anyone.
I hear there are no laid down rules or no laid down protocols in health and safety cases management in our schools. When there's a problem, house mistress, house masters, girls prefect, health prefect, they take that responsibility. And is that something we should consider?
And the guy fell down. His friends called the mother, and I in turn called a security man at the school to send him to the hospital.
There are no laid down protocols on health and safety case management in our schools.
We saw His Excellency John Dramani Mahama stating this clearly, that when it comes to protecting the lives and health of citizens, it rests directly on his shoulder.
I even had a deal with him that when he passes his final year examination, well, I'll give him a laptop. So I bought it, placed it here waiting for him, but unfortunately, he's gone. In the natural circle, I would say it was somebody's negligence.
BEC results are out, placements are also out, and children are ready to go to school. Initially, we had problems concerning the placement and all that, but I'm pretty sure that at this time, all those things have been solved and the children are ready to go to school. And so I have seen Honorable Okujeto Ablapa supporting his constituency members with trunk, chobos, mattress. Apparently, this is not the first time. He's been doing this annually, and this is to help parents to take off some burden when it comes to cost, when it comes to children going to school in the beginning and all that. And that is a good thing, and I applaud Honorable Okujeto Ablapa for that. And also Honorable Dokas Afo Tofi of the Jomoro constituency. She's also done so well by providing mattress, trunk, chobos. In fact, parents of that constituency are very, very happy. If every member of parliament is doing this, I mean, the country will be a better place to live in. When it comes to this time where children are going to school, you have to buy provisions, you have to do this, you have to do that. And if you have a member of parliament to get you this, I mean, this is a good thing. But there is another thing that we are missing when it comes to our secondary school. And this is very, very sad. I hear there are no laid down rules or no laid down protocols in health and safety cases management in our schools. When there's a problem, house mistress, house masters, girls prefect, health prefect, they take that responsibility. And is that something we should consider? No. Just last year, I heard about, I think, Abri girls, and it was so sad, so sad. Parents bring their children to school and they hand them over to teachers, authorities to take care of them, not just to learn or to be educated academically, but also it is the duty of the authority to take care of them when it comes to their health, protect their health. We saw His Excellency John Dramani Mahama stating this clearly, that when it comes to protecting the lives and health of citizens, it rests directly on his shoulder. I will keep repeating this when it comes to something like this. I will always repeat this statement from His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. What are we doing about this when it comes to our secondary schools? Because we can't continue to receive such news each and every year. Why am I saying this? BBC News has just reported on this particular issue where I've seen two parents giving out or telling us their story, where they are seeking justice because according to them, it is a negligence from the school. This is very, very sad. Government should wake up Honorable Haruna Idrisu, please wake up on this issue to save our children in these schools. Let us listen to the story.
For 2 years, I decided not to work. I decided not to talk to anyone. Who do I live for? Because it was all that I had.
Kevin Moses was full of promise when he started at Achimota High School. But in 2016, he became unwell. His mother tried desperately to reach the school for help.
The first time Kevin went to school, Kevin did not come back. He called that he was not feeling fine. He's been to the school clinic. They've given him brufen. I called, the housemaster never picked my call. I sent messages. He did not reply. Only for him to come and give me an answer the following day that Kevin is fine. That fateful Friday afternoon, I had a call from the housemaster that Kevin has been rushed to Achimota Hospital. Sunday, when I got to the hospital, I was waiting outside. Then they came to tell me that the doctor wanted to see me. He said, we did all we could. We've lost Kevin.
Kevin died of cerebral malaria. He had been in a coma for 2 days.
On the 28th of June, it was my birthday. He sent me a message wishing me a birthday, and I also replied. And then he said, Daddy, I'm sick. He went to the infirmary. There was nobody there to look after him. Somebody from the school called, and I called him to go and buy medicine for the boy. That was Friday. The medicine didn't go to the guy until Sunday. So the next day, they were writing mock examination until the examination was over, and the guy fell down. His friends called the mother, and I in turn called a security man at the school to send him to the hospital. I called the PA chairman, which is the Parent Teacher Association chairman, that why? Is that how you run your school? He said, no. I said, my boy has been here for the past 3 days, and none of the school authorities has been here.
Theophilus died a few days later from cerebral malaria.
I even had a deal with him that when he passes his final year examination well, I'll give him a laptop. So I bought it, placed it here waiting for him, but unfortunately he's gone.
Both families took legal action, alleging that the schools were negligent in their duty of care.
For 8 years, we've been going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Some of my friends were like, Sonia, you don't get anywhere. You fight and fight, you will not win. And I said, God is on my side, so I'll win this battle. Kevin needs justice.
In July 2024, the High Court ruled that Achimota High School had been negligent in Kevin's case. The school is now appealing that decision. In a statement, Achimota High School denied the allegations, saying there was no evidence to support the ruling and that the appeal was based on legal advice. The statement further noted that the school continues to be pained by Kevin's death and remains deeply sympathetic towards his family.
The significance of this judgment is that I think it's a wake-up call to secondary schools to put in policies that would enable them to better manage sick students.
Joseph has taken a similar route in the pursuit of justice for his son and has taken the school to court. The BBC contacted Ghana National College for comment. They did not respond. But in the official court documents, the college states that Theophilus' parents were negligent for failing to inform the school of his illness. Between May 2023 and February 2024, 6 students from different boarding schools across Ghana died. Cases their families say were preventable. Experts warn that overcrowded schools often lack the systems needed to respond to emergencies.
There are no laid down protocols on health and safety case management in our schools. And so many times the discretion of the house masters, the school authorities, the headmaster, the house masters, the senior house masters, the school prefects, their discretion is what comes into play in managing cases.
The ministry says that there's been a 60% growth in enrollment since the introduction of free senior high school education.
Sick bay come with certain equipment that nurses and doctors can use. But I think we need to graduate from infirmaries to school-based health centers for schools with a large population. And that is where Ghana is heading. We are planning towards that.
Despite multiple attempts, our efforts to secure an interview with the current Minister for Education, Honorable Haruna Idrisu, proved unsuccessful. Joseph still struggles with the pain of losing his only son.
You see, I've got 3 children, and he's the only boy. And his loss has impacted on me so much. For now, I leave everything to God. But in the natural circle, I would say it was somebody's negligence.
Sonia still clings to her memories of Kevin, her pride, her hope for the future. Would you be able to tell us maybe your last fond memory with your son, or is that too much?
That was the first day I sent him to school. And you know the Achimota, they call them Accra. So when I saw him in his uniform, and then I said, Accra, my hero, I salute you. And he said, Mom, you are the best. I'll make you proud. Then I was like, yeah, I know you will.